No rain overnight. I got another ton of fertilizer this morning in order to finish. I've got about 6 or 8 acres out here I've got to finish up. So I'm going to disconnect the drill from this tractor here, go ahead and hook onto this, spread that fertilizer. I didn't think I was going to get that fertilizer this morning. There was one truck ahead of me. They were had, I think, his last batch, or they had one more batch to put in the blender, and the blender broke down. They had some electrical problems, but after about 21 minutes of diagnosing, they were finally able to do some type of bypass to get that guy ahead of me out of there and then get mine loaded. So when I left, the electrician had come in. The guy behind me was waiting. So hopefully they got that problem figured out, and the guy behind me got his fertilizer, and all is good for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm gonna unhook this, hook onto that. It won't take long to spread that fertilizer. I'll hook back onto the drill, head to the field, and we can start planting soybeans. Ready to roll. I got a fuel delivery this morning. Let's see how much Brandon charged me. 3.079 per gallon. I got 478 gallons, $1,471.76. 3.079. That's not that bad, actually. Did I just say that about my boy Brandon? At the stations now, diesel fuel is only about like 10 or 15 cents more. Gas here in Maryland is $3.69 a gallon, or here in St. Mary's County. And what was diesel fuel at the pump this morning? $3.80, $3.85 maybe. It's not the difference that it used to be. It's been over $1 difference for a good while. All right, let me put some fuel in the tractor here. I'm done with the fertilizer spreader, so we can hook on to the grain drill and get planting some soybeans. And the Birdman has that field ready to plant. And the field on this side was the Teenage Fun field, and he's been through there and got that one ready to plant. So I'm gonna come down here and I will plant these fields first. In case we do get any rain, they will be planted. And now we are moving the tractor to the next farm. I don't think I can get close enough for you to see, but that basket on the left-hand side. Do you see that basket on the left-hand side? Well, he hit something and bent that thing all up. We're not sure. It must be a boulder in the field. We don't have boulders in the field, or very seldom do we run across a boulder in the field where we need a backhoe to get it out. I only remember one time, and that was 30 years ago. I don't work that farm any longer. But something has hit that basket and it has put a bow in it. So that is quite interesting for something to do that much damage to the basket. We're gonna keep running it. I'll worry about it later. There's some clouds popping up around here that gave me a little bit of concern, so I've looked at my radar, and yes, we have some storms popping up in the area already. We've got one little storm we might get a little shower out of in the next 30 minutes or so. I don't think that's going to stop us, but that could be an indication of what is to come this afternoon. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh well. That's what farming is all about, is dealing with things like this, like bent up baskets. Oh, he did have a hydraulic line that busted this morning while I was getting fertilizer. He called me and said, I got a line busted. I think what happened is we keep the quick hitch on the tractor year round, and if you don't get those lines just right going up to the tractor, that quick hitch, when you turn around, will grab those lines and yep, it'll pull them out or bust them. And so I think that's what happened. I just didn't have that line quite tied up the right way, and that quick hitch grabbed it, and there she blows. So he was able to go up to our, what used to be our local John Deere dealership, which is now a Gravely lawn tractor dealership, but they still do hydraulic repairs, hydraulic hose repairs. So he went up there and got that done in less than an hour to take it off, get up there, get back, put it on, and get back in business. Just got a message. Rain is about 5 miles north of me right now. Sky is getting a little darker, and I did hear thunder about 10 minutes ago. Lightning warning on my phone 10 minutes ago as well. It's not looking good. I've got soybeans in the drill, so let's do it. I did have a few raindrops hit me while I was putting soybeans in the drill. I heard some thunder. You can see a few drops there on the hood of the tractor. All right, we'll plant until we can't plant anymore. A few more raindrops out here. Ooh, may have to go a little bit deeper. This is basically a controlled spill is all it is, so you're not getting singulation of the seed or exact spacing. You're just getting a controlled spill. And maybe it's not spilling enough. Well, I know in the tracks right here, this is in the wheel track. I've got to put a little more down pressure on it, I believe. Okay, I've got it set where I want it now. Just a few drops on my windshield, but beyond those trees is the river. According to the radar, it is raining out there in the river, but it looks like the majority of it is going to miss us, at least this storm here. There will be some other storms popping up, it appears, but This one here is going to miss us and kind of stay out there in the river and go down the river. And the skies are clearing to the north and the west of us as the clouds and the storm head south down the river. The tilled field, and now I'm starting into this no-till field. It's just a small section here. I want to get out and make sure or see what adjustments I've got to make. Right on top of the ground. I'm gonna have to cause it to go a little bit deeper. Yeah, they're sitting right on the top. Okay. Well, I think before I make the adjustments, I will just jump into that field and do that one that's tilled up, and then I can come back to this, make the adjustments that I need, and all will be good with the world again. And here is part of the issue. It's just sticky enough that there's some dirt, mud, whatever you want to call it, sticking to the packer wheel, so that is causing that packer wheel to come up about 1/2 inch, and so it's not allowing the seat disc to go in the ground, because these packing wheels are also the gauge wheels on how deep the discs go in the ground. So yes, that would be part of the issue, just a little bit of stickiness and sticking to those packing wheels. I think I will put some beans in here. Yeah, I brought a tarp just in case it was gonna rain. Beans are in the drill. I'm ready to go again. Although these clouds are not looking too good here, but that's all right. We'll go till we can't go anymore. I'm gonna wrap this video up now. Hey, a shout out to the guy at the fertilizer dealership this morning when I was getting my fertilizer. A guy that I recognized walked in and said, "Hey, I watch your videos." He said, "My son really enjoys watching the videos as well." So hey, a shout out to his son. I think I need to do more videos of less talking and more action with the tractors and the equipment. That's what the kids like to see. So I'll have to do a little bit more of that. All right, I am wrapping this up, and I'm gonna say, see ya!